I'm not gonna go into that well.
Yeah, right under there. This is where. Get a light ready.
Okay, hold on.
And a hand comes out.
What? Jeez, oh my gosh. Oh, that's probably Black Widows, though.
That's where you can go.
Yeah, I'm not getting in there.
Through the tube and into the.
There's a Black Widow right there.
But that's just an access.
See it? Yes, she's right there.
Look at the ab. I don't know. I didn't see the abdomen. Oh, she is. That's a big one. She's coming.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Elley Knows Rocks. I am standing in Roswell, New Mexico. And today I'm on a semi-secret project, but not so semi-secret. I am standing at the crash site in Roswell. We are here on a private piece of land with permission from the owners, as well as Donald Schmidt, the writer of several books on Roswell and UFOs. And today we are looking for bits and pieces of anything that we can find. I'm also out here to look at the geology, look at the geomorphology and the landscape, and to hopefully come across something that nobody has touched before. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure. Let's go see what we find. I am waking up with the sunrise in New Mexico. It is 6 a.m. here, which means it's 5 a.m. in Arizona. And there's a screen on my window. That's so difficult. Right about now, I bet you're wondering, what does Roswell, New Mexico, aliens, UFOs have anything to do with being a geologist? I'm actually part of a small research team led by Donald Schmidt, the original writer of the books on the Roswell crashes. Hey guys, I'm about to leave my hotel room now. It's pretty big. It's messy right now because I got in later yesterday evening, and so I didn't get a chance to show you guys, but it's a hotel room. They look pretty standard. Anyways, so I'm about to get out into the field. We are going out this morning. We're gonna rendezvous in like 5 minutes downstairs. We're going to jump in the car. We're going to meet the ranch owner, and he's going to take us out to the site. And then I get to look around at whatever I want to. So I have images and I have some stuff. Some of the stuff I will not be able to share with you guys, and I apologize for that, but you understand. And some of it that I can show you will be awesome. Hopefully there'll be some rock hounding and some other stuff. So, after a 45-minute drive, we're finally in the dirt, and I'm checking out the landscape that I will be exploring for the next day and a half. For those of you not familiar with the Roswell crashes, they happened back in July of 1947 at our present location. I am kind of just trying to get a lay of the land and look around at things, see what the general rock types are, from massive pieces of quartz, big pieces of limestone. What else is here? There's pieces of petrified wood. There's small pieces of basalt. All of this is a debris flow and was an alluvial fan. So it's definitely, there's gonna be a lot here that doesn't come from anywhere around here. So I just need to keep my eyes peeled for things that look really unique, which is really difficult in an area of debris flow. And it's kind of like taking on a claim and not really knowing what's on a claim for the first time and figuring that out. So that's what we're looking for. Just looking for anything odd. Got some bedrock right here. We got little tiny bits of calcite. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Look at that, guys. That is petrified wood. Hey, you can even see the grains in the center. That's cool. That's really sweet. I am finding some little pieces of quartz crystals. There's another one. People are out and about, and they are Heading up the hill, walking around, and we are slowly headed up there. Sweet little multicolored piece of petrified wood. Loving that. There's been some other interesting mafic dark rocks. I believe this is a hot rock, but I'm gonna try it out with my pointer. Here's the pointer, let's see if we, no hot rock, so that's not a magnetite. I know this might seem crazy, but when you're looking for small minerals, things you're not quite sure about, and you need a clearing, looking at ant hills are one of the best places because you get to see what's just below the surface that they've pulled up. And I'm starting to like piss them off. All right, I looked down and I saw this kind of weird, funky red thing, and then I picked it up. I'm like, holy crap. So I don't know if it's some kind of red calcite or a dolomite, but it's pretty, isn't it? That's a cool little find. Got a pronghorn horn. Doesn't really help us, but it's interesting. So far, I found a weird charred antler or pronghorn. Could be charred, possibly. I don't know the effects of the sun really. Oh, hatched, I mean, freaking insane. Oh. It's not staying on my head. I just wanted to block some of the sun. It's not like actually staying. Some interesting little round rocks. Basaltic, brown, almost like lava balls. They're not a tektite or anything like that. They're just black. Keep looking.
I love all of the little tiny wildlife that I've seen out here so far.
Hey buddy, look at you. Look how cute you are. You are adorable. Interesting. One's got one started. Odd, very odd.
In general, anything that's etched in limestone is going to stay there for the life of the limestone. This is because limestone is for the most part homogeneous, being made up of all the same material. Therefore, it should weather at the same rate. So when rain falls on the limestone, it should preserve whatever's been etched into it. Now, hopefully you guys are still hanging on. I know this isn't like my typical trip, but being part of a research team means that you're out in the field. Boots on the ground are some of the best ways that you're actually able to find evidence or signs of anything. And even though this particular area has been combed over quite a bit, you never know what you're gonna find.
That looks cool. We're gonna go check that out. Looks like a little cave. Now this looks cool. Check that out. This is newly sunken.
Now, after checking for snakes, using the famous method of throwing a rock at another rock to make noise, I decide to explore this little sinkhole.
This is too cool. Oh man, it stops? Really? And pack rats, which means there would be snakes somewhere.
Since we're in one, let's talk a little bit about the geology behind a sinkhole. A sinkhole forms when the land surface collapses into a void formed in soluble rock. Regions where sinkholes form are called karst landscapes, like the areas near Carlsbad Caverns. These regions usually have interconnected subsurface waterways. Most karst systems worldwide are in limestone bedrock. Limestone is a carbonate sedimentary rock. In these regions, voids are created when the limestone slowly starts to dissolve due to acidic rainwater. The rainwater contains carbonic acid, and it's derived from dissolved atmospheric carbon dioxide. Most of New Mexico was once a shallow sea, so this karst system in the arid region of New Mexico is formed over dissolved evaporites. Evaporites dissolve easy in water, and some of them are comprised from salt and gypsum. This mixture of limestone, salt, and gypsum make for some very unstable rocks in acidic water.
That's cool. Look at that, guys. Look at that little rattler.
Oh, I see. Well, I was right here, so I'm like,
Not moving. No, he's cold. Look at you. You're freezing there, aren't you? Looks like it. No, thank you. Rattlesnake. Right there. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Not cool. Glad they stayed, well, they didn't get me while I was trying to crawl into that hole. I know this isn't a rock, but that was a whole cocoon. Look at that, isn't that neat looking? The wings and everything, and there's nothing in it. It escaped and became a butterfly, but it looks sweet. Reddish pieces. Oh wow, that's, okay, that's better than I thought it would be. I hope that the camera got me picking that up. Look how neat that is. Not exactly sure if this is a red, I think this is a limb cast. Those definitely look like some tree rings. It looks pretty cool. Do you see it right there? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Those are some sweet pieces. Awesome. Look at that one, guys. Do you see that? Wow. So I love it when I find something like this. That's awesome. But it's only half. And it's white. I'm looking for a multicolored whole one. Look at this gorgeous limestone. Look how great that is.
This limestone is the perfect mixture to show you the calcite plus gypsum. The calcite is giving it a great cleavage, and the gypsum is giving it that nice, almost daphineity, that shine or translucency.
What is that? Oh my gosh, this looks like a turd. I'm gonna have to ask Matthew about this.
This is a concretion, and the reason it's dark is because it has a fair amount of magnesium in it.
I'm gonna head this direction, just because this is what my gut is telling me to do. So, we go this way. You guys, check it out. Remember what I was saying earlier about finding... Oh, it's almost totally whole. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Look at him. He's just chilling out here in the wind. Pretty cute, huh? Another very cool piece of wood. Oh, there it goes. Whoa. That's a big one. Awesome. Actually, this is not wood. This is chert. My bad. But they can be confused for a similar thing depending on the outside. And we have a grasshopper.
Day 1 is done. We're headed back for dinner, a good night's rest, and we'll be back out the next morning.
All right, guys, this is my second day out here on my exploration dig. But today, on a side note, the rancher said
that you could find crystals out here. And I think I found one. Check it out. Look at that little guy. Look how cute that is. Isn't that awesome? This is freaking phenomenal. Let's go find more. These are called Pecos Valley diamonds. Look at that. Look how cute that is. That's awesome. These are really freaking phenomenal. Look, here's another one. This little guy right here. They're kind of dirty, but like they're super, super cute. And they're, I mean, I just keep looking and whatnot. I think this is another one. Oh man, that's got multiple growth on it. How freaking awesome is that? Man, I need to find a bigger one. Look at this. So that whole area over there used to have native handprints in it, and it collapsed, I guess, a year ago or thereabouts. But we have all this giant area that's a huge batch of sinkholes. This is really cool. I just want to find, I'm always looking for something bigger, right? But this is really awesome, like out here in New Mexico in a field. Didn't expect to hear about this today, so I don't have a lot of time to look, but I'm definitely checking it out. And, you know, fingers crossed I find more, so. Not really finding all of the stuff that I'm looking for as far as any type of relics or like any real evidence that I'm looking for other than speculation and stuff like that and stories, but still keep searching for stuff. That's why I'm also rock hounding, because that's just what I do. So why not, right? Oh, I think I found another one. This one's more yellow. Check it out. This one, oops, it's like more buried. I popped it out of the ground before I was actually recording it. This one's not as perfect. Not nearly as perfect. It's all like ruddy, but at least, I mean, it's something with a little bit different color, but we'll leave that one be. You guys are not gonna believe this. Oh my gosh. Look. It's huge. It's huge. Check the sucker. So, like, they're super dirty on the one side. They've been in the dirt, but look at all those crystals. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That's amazing. So we have our rattlesnake here, guarding. And then we have people in the cave.
I just worry about the...
Okay. Well, I'd flip, but it would just be at the phone. You dude. So we kind of found an interesting area of a very common dark volcanic rock. It's either a felsic-rich basalt or it's an andesite. I cracked a couple pieces open and it was a little bit hard to tell. I explained to everybody that it would probably come from a debris flow because similar rocks of the same density would stay together. Oh man, guys, check this out. I just found a couple more. They're like surrounding me. There's one right here. And then there's some more I'll show you on the other side. Look at that beautiful freaking crystal. That's sweet. And then there's another one right here. Look at those. Wow. That's pretty freaking cool.
All right, I think I found a double terminated one. I can almost see the other side. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Look at that. That's amazing. That's quite the sight to see. I'd say successful. The metal detector went off and we're just all trying to dig down into a hole that's about 3.5 feet deep now. We still can't figure out what it is. Found nothing. Dug like 3.5 feet down. You're using your hands. Okay, you are using a shovel. Good gosh. She's determined. Hi. Cool. That's everybody.
After hanging out all day in the field, we go to the Roswell UFO Museum. We're going to check out the information on the debris field.
Oh,
Come here and I'll show you the artifacts.
This is the crash site thing. Some
Those
buttons.
came from the crash site.
We've been hanging out with him this whole time.
But Frank here is telling one of our teammates about the debris field. The debris field was an exploratory dig led by Donald and Frank in order to try to find debris that came off the spaceship that crash landed. If you've ever had any curiosities about this, I suggest you check out the museum. After learning about the UFOs and the Roswell crash site at the museum, I head over to the gift shop and take some pictures with Frank the Geologist and Ben from the Discovery Channel, as well as watch Ben look creepy walk away. We had a good time. It was a great group, lots of inside jokes, good people to hang out with. And of course I snapped a picture of me and Donald. Successful trip number 1, and I can't wait for next year.
Thank you guys so much for joining me on this adventure in Roswell. And I'll see you on the next one.
Really cool to see something fly by.
Yeah, plane, because it's an airport.
You are not helping.
We're 75 years late, but where did you put it?
Yeah, where'd you put it? Yeah, we just got the assignment. Oh, Building 84. Yeah, you made it.
I made it.